Mm. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support. Don't forget to comment, but be kind. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You could always leave a thumbs up, a heart. Any and everything helps with the algorithm. Let's get to it. Let's talk Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes is sitting down with Bethany Frankel. We had spoke about them speaking about 2 months ago in regards to people trying to get benefits, union for people on reality shows. This is the one thing. Reality shows really like for people to go above and beyond to embarrass themselves. Going through a divorce, let's get that. You got issues with the popos, let's get that. You are a liar, let's get that. You're a cheater, let's get that. And people don't think when they leave the show what your brand is for you. What you're going to do after you leave reality shows. People shade people have altercations, and sometimes these people that have had altercations, it amazes me when people say, oh, I want them back. They were good reality. Having altercations, so if you're on a regular job, the same things that they do on a reality show is unacceptable. So if there is a lawsuit, if there is, let's take a step back. You have people getting intoxicated on a show and they're taping it. You have people doing stuff that's not okay and they're taping it. You have people saying things to children on a show and they're taping it. You have Erica Mena calling someone a name and they're taping it. Then they fire her and then she's calling them out and she wants her job back. Then they have a red table and they're trying to consult about colorism. These reality shows is concerning, and I think that's why people watch it, just to communicate of what's going on. But I think people are trying to step away from reality shows because it's really toxic. Let's listen what Nene had to say about the show, about how she's treated, about how things happen, and it's not equal.
You got people doing all kinds of stuff. My feelings were they pretty men is 100% different on the show than yours. You had Teresa flipping a table. You had Teresa pushing Andy down. You had girls busting glasses. You got people doing all kinds of stuff. My feelings were they pretty men is 100% different on the show than yours.
And we get that. She said that. We've seen it. How they treated Nene when Greg was passing, going in her closet when they told them not to. When a person's dealing with a person passing, you don't go into an area, and this is what I say about Nene. She never should have had them up there. If there's an area that's off limits, don't even have them up there. But they probably just needed another space or a scene. And this is the biggest thing. How they treated her, knowing she was going through a lot with Greg. I don't blame her for closing the laptop. A lot of what was said was attacking Nene. She was only going to be able to take so much. I would have closed the laptop too, and I would have not come back too. I would have. And see, this is the thing. People get set up, so you will quit, so you will get fired. So, Nene better than I am.
Kinds of stuff. My feelings were they pretty men is 100% different on the show than yours. You had Teresa flipping a table. You had Teresa pushing Andy down. You had girls busting glasses. You got people doing all kinds of stuff. My feelings were they pretty men.
Let's go to the next clip. Agree, disagree, let me know in the comments.
Period. Because they completely. But Vicky table. Vicky is back over there working and everything is fine. Lisa Vanderpump walk off the show, never return. He must say, F that big black
Whoa.
period. Because they completely. But Vicky is back over there working and everything is fine. Lisa Vanderpump walk off the show, never return. He must say, F that big black period.
Wow. So this is going to be a big conversation because the Real Housewives of Atlanta is struggling with viewership, with people feeling like the women can carry the show. They got Candy over actualizing those women, making a movie in her home of a castmate. So if you try to allegedly, this is not legal advice, but it's just my opinion. When you try to say, I felt a way of how she over actualized us, what can you do? You did a movie with her. Okay, ladies, you were all at the premiere. Were you that upset? Really? So you got to be really careful about what you sign up for, what you do, and what you accept. Please.
Still got Vanderpump, and she can still sit over there and talk to him all day long if she want to. Teresa can go to prison and stay for 10 years, and they'll wait till she get back, and then the show will start again. Okay, but the black girls do not get that same treatment. She still got Vanderpump, and she can still sit over there and
So everybody's probably going to feel a way. Why does Nene continue to talk about it? Why does Nene continue to bring it up? You tell me, if your job disrespected you but allowed certain things for another culture or race, you wouldn't be upset? It messed with her bag. Period. And it probably continues to mess with her bag. Nene's over there making commercials about leaks. I can say that. I can say that. But not only does she need to recreate and collab with other people, she was going through a medical situation with her ex, he rest in peace, with her husband. Her recreating a show while she's trying to take care of him, her trying to recreate her own YouTube while she's trying to take care of him. People must not realize what it takes. And then her son becoming ill, them trying to have um uh a restaurant, and then things transpire in regards to unfortunately Greg passing. Then what, a year, 2 years later, her son became very ill. Then she's in a whole situationship of dating somebody she probably didn't know for a while that he might have been married. Now she also going through a lawsuit in regards to the wife trying to sue her because she was dating a guy that was married. And what they call it, something, when he decides to leave his wife for you, certain states don't like that. Can't do that. He has to be divorced. Divorce, filing for divorce, or permanent separation, however it is. I don't know how the legal term about that, but Nene's been going through a lot. And see, this is the biggest thing. You have to be careful what you attach yourself to because people want to see your downfall because you're such a huge star. Nene would trend when the show was on. If she would say something or do something, she would trend. So she has a huge fan base. But that the Real Housewives of Atlanta over actualize those girls. They would never in Beverly Hills. What Candy allows, what Candy does, what Candy tries to do, some of them other shows would never put something in the undergarment. No. But see, I think with what Candy does, Bravo gets a cut of it. So of course they gonna want to do whatever they gotta do, send their kids to college, get a bigger house. I would love to see the producers get on a show. The last episode, let's do 3 or 4 shows. Let's talk about the producers. Let's put the cameras in your face like this. Let's review your family. Let's review the unhealthy relationships of the producers. It'll never happen because the producers would rather shade these women, and it's like a shut up and dance. Shut up and dance for this check. Oh, you get a business, you're gonna promote the business on the show. We're gonna want to cut it at. Well wishes. I get why Nene's speaking up. I get it. I'm happy Bethany is helping her in regards to speaking her mind, telling her how she feels. I get it. 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 Well wishes. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Nene and Bethany speaking, talking, and hashing everything out in regards to culture and race. You agree, disagree? Do you feel that reality shows are very problematic, and sometimes, depending on what you did on that show, you could have a hard time finding a job? Do you feel that they should also get a union, and they should have had one? When things were growing and growing, they should have gotten a union then, because they would have needed that money. They need the money and ratings now. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great day and a great weekend.